Hi and welcome back again to Advanced Excel 2007. This is lesson number 9, subtotals. We need to be in the workbook we used for our pivot tables in lesson 8, the workbook called lists, and we're on the worksheet called employees. First of all, we're going to select column G, all the departments, and while column G is selected, right click anywhere on the column and cut, and you'll get these dots circling column G. And now if you right click on column A, on the A at the top, and click on insert cut cells, they'll insert in front of the employee number. Now we've got all the departments listed on the left hand side for their corresponding employees. What we want to do is have them all in order, so all the people from accounts are together and all the people from admin, etc. So on the home ribbon you need to be anywhere in column A, and you go up to sort and filter in the top right hand corner and click on sort A to Z, and all the accounts are together and all the admin are together and all the management are together, etc. Now we can use this to set up what's called a subtotal. Very much like a pivot table, except it's not done in a separate screen. So now that we have all the accounts together and all the admin together, the notes are telling us we need to go up to the data ribbon, and subtotal is way over here on the right. We click on the subtotal button and up comes the subtotal window, and we want it to sum, and we want it to sum for the net salary and the tax and the gross salary. Those three need to be ticked, and then click OK, and it's put a whole new row in here, the accounts total, and it's showing us there the total accounts. If we scroll down to the end of the admin, there's the totals of the net and gross and tax for the admin and the management and production. And if we get to the very bottom, there's a grand total. Very similar to some of the stuff we saw in the pivot table. Over here on the left, if we click on, there's these new buttons in the top left hand corner. If we click on number 1, that will give us and show on the screen just the grand total. If we click on the number 2, there's all the subtotals. If we make that column a bit wider, we can see how they've worked. And if we click on the number 3, we see the subtotals and the grand totals within the data. A very handy way to analyse your work when you finish keying all the data in.